Team Vertebrates. And I'm Diana.
I'm CJ,
I'm Najiha.
and we will be talking about vertebrates in the animal kingdom.
Hi. Today I'll be sharing you about birds and amphibians. So as a start, here we have the smallest bird in the world. Can you guys see it? No? It's alright, my editor will zoom in on the picture for you guys. Can you see it now? Alright, okay. So right here we have the bee hummingbird, and it's the smallest bird in the world. It weighs only 1.6 gram and has a total length of 57 millimeters. Not centimeters, not meters, but millimeters. The males are slightly smaller than the females, and they are warm-blooded. Alright, since we started with the smallest bird in the world, now we're going to move on to the largest bird in the world, and that is the ostrich. An ostrich can weigh up to 180 kilograms and be as tall as 2.8 meters. And they also lays the biggest egg among all the animals that lays eggs. Lastly, this is my personal favorite, the owl. And for this video, I've chosen the northern saw-whet owl. As you can see, this owl is on the smaller side compared to other owls, as it only weighs about 100 grams and can grow as tall as around 22 centimeters. Owls have very big and round eyes because this helps them see clearly at night, as they are nocturnal birds that are more active at night. Owls can also turn their head up to 270 degrees or more without turning their bodies. And compare that to humans, humans can only do about 90 degrees. But owls can't turn their eyeballs around like us. That's why they can do that with their heads. Amphibians are small and slimy creatures that have to always be next to water in order to survive. A few types of amphibians are frogs, toads, salamanders, and newts. Amphibians are cold-blooded vertebrates. Even though they are small, they still have a backbone. And they require water to survive is because they breathe through their skin. So their skin have to always be in a moist condition. That's why they have to live in a moist environment.
So now I'm going to be talking about fish. So fish, if you don't know, fish have an evolution all on their own. And when you think of a fish today, you're actually thinking about an advanced organism. Fish have developed over 500 million years ago as a fish organism without jaws. Over many years, they developed bones and skeletons. So now I'm going to show you and explain to you three main types of fish. So the first type of fish is a jawless fish. Like I said just now, the very first fish, they don't have jaws. It is tough for them to eat and even tougher for them to survive in the long run. And even with a mouth and a series of teeth to cling on to their food, they just can't compete with other fishes that have jaws. And some species, they actually made it to the modern world. And one good example is the lamprey. So this fish, they suck on the sides of other fish. Not a very exciting life. So moving on to the second type of fish, which is fish with cartilage. In my opinion, though not as advanced as fish with real bones, fish with cartilage are the coolest fish out there. Why? Because fish with cartilage include species of sharks, rays, and skates. So, as you all know, sharks, they are the ultimate hunters of the ocean. They are big, they are fast, and they have a very sharp teeth that can rip apart their prey. And meanwhile, skates and rays, they are non-aggressive fish, and they are usually bottom feeders. So the bodies of a rays and skates, they have developed large wings that allow them to glide through the waters easily. Moving on to the last and third fish, which is bony fish with ray fins. So you probably think one of these fish when you think of a classic fish. And the bony fish with ray-shaped fins include goldfish, tuna, and a trout, all tasty fish that you can eat. So they have complex skeletons and are built to move. Some move really fast and are really strong. Something like a tuna that moves really quickly in water.
Today I will share about mammals and also amphibians. Mammals are warm-blooded vertebrates of a class that is distinguished by its hair and also fur. Mammals give birth to their young. Mostly all mammals give birth except for the dark-browed platypus. They lay eggs. Mammals nurture and also nurse their young. Since young, females secrete milk for the nourishment of their young and also growth. Some examples of mammals are orangutan, cow, and also cat. Orangutan have long arms for swinging tree to tree. They also have hands that looks like feet for grabbing trees and also for them to eat. They are very hairy. They have orange hair all over their body and also face. One of the characteristics of a cow is that they have wide nose, they have ears, and their ears are out to the side, and they have horns and also udders for them to produce milk, which is where the milk comes out from. Cats have fur, paws, and triangular nose and also ears, and they have whiskers. Reptiles are distinguished normally for having dry, scaly skin, and they lay soft-shell eggs on land. Lizards, crocodiles, and turtles are examples of reptiles. Lizards have 4 legs, clawed feet, and a scaly skin, and also long tail. Crocodiles can grow up to 6 feet. They have a very broad body, a very long tail, and a dry, scaly skin. Tortoises have thick, short legs and a heavy shell, and they vary in colors. They have different species of tortoise.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment below, and subscribe. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Yes.